Hi there, there's a few of these on already. We might as well just get straight into this. I thought I'll get mine in before there's a load more comes on as well. It is, of course, Fantasy Flight Games, long awaited Imperial Assault. People have been after this for quite a while now, ever since it was mentioned, and I think it's been the most anticipated game of 2014. I think that's fair to say for a lot of people. Descent with enhancements set in the Star Wars universe. That's what I'm led to believe, but enough difference between this and Descent to make it completely its own game, and apparently better still, but that remains to be seen. The core box, this is obviously the core box, it is extremely deep. The Descent core box is a very deep box. So here we go. Descent core game is a big box, very deep. For example, here's a standard size Shadow and Eric Hall for Descent. That's a standard size, your average size, large big box game from Fantasy Flight. You put that next to Descent core box, the Descent core box large. Of course, people who already got Descent or played it will know this. But then put that next to Imperial Assault, and now you can see that that is one huge box there, and by the weight of it, it feels like it's crammed full of stuff. So let's see what's inside this. A couple of games in one with this as well. You got, of course, your campaign stuff, but also there's a fully playable skirmish mode, which is an entirely different game. Now, I'm hoping this comes off okay. The box has unfortunately, a bit of a ding in the side there.
Go. Right,
the ding here was actually stopping me, it like stapled into the other piece, so it's gone through the two. It looks to me, I think I'm not far off here, like a lightsaber. I think a lightsaber's had that. No, not to worry. So first off, we come into this freebie, supposedly ally pack, which is Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. I think they're in baggies inside, and presumably I would think that these are just for the first printing. Why else put them inside, as you know, maybe not, maybe they're going to be in subsequent printings, but you would think that this is just first printing, but nothing official from Fantasy Flight. Usual Fantasy Flight little catalogue there, we'll have a look at that later. We've got some large rule books here, 4 of them. So we got the Learn to Play, read this first. It's good that they put that on there. And that is 16 pages front to back. Nice light book. But just like Descent, it's actually really easy to play. I would say Descent is anyway. There's lots of little rules you need to keep remembering. It's easy to overlook some rules, but actually as a concept to play, Descent is pretty easy. And hopefully Imperial Assault is the same, I'm sure it is. We've got the campaign guide here. The cool Star Wars lettering going there. We won't go into this too much because, of course, people want to find out stuff for themselves. Then we've got a rules reference guide, which will obviously go into more detail. All rules. Hopefully this is more or less like expanded rules on to expand the rules and go into detail, isn't it? And that's 28 pages long. And then we've got the Skirmish guide. This is very thin booklet, and cool graphic art there with Darth and Luke there. And this is with an advertisement of X-Wing and a back piece. It's only 8 pages. So there we go. But all very nice, very impressive. Now these stickers, I think these are for the Skirmish game I think so. I might be wrong, but there's certainly to mark up the miniatures, so you don't get confused with sets and things. It's something like that. There is stuff on the web about those. We come in here now to the punch boards, of which there's quite a few here, and I do like the look of these. You've got like Imperial, not really terrain, but well, it is terrain I suppose, boards, and the tokens are really nice vibrant colours. You've got these wheels here for this tracker here, so really nice, good fit tokens, decent quality board you would come to expect from Fantasy Flight. So there's one sheet. We've got another sheet here. It's got some doors and some of the little pieces. Looks very similar to Descent pieces, these ones outside, but then we flip it over. We've got some desert sort of pieces here. Got another sheet here. Got Han Solo and Luke there and Chewie. Very nice. Another token sheet, or rather terrain tiles these. Some cool steps coming up here and stuff. And we've got different terrain, like there's obviously water here. Red, obviously you cannot pass through. Water will cost more movement if it's exactly the same as Descent. Not seen any of the rules on this, but I presume there's quite a bit like Descent and it'll be easier to get into, I think. Because of playing Descent, I should say. Real nice maps, really nice. And finally, this sheet here. There we go. So we're coming to the box further, and we've got a stack of stuff here in the middle. And let's go into the wings here. This isn't going to be any use for anything, is it? That's going to have to be tossed. And miniatures. So here we go. Masses of the small size cards. Absolutely tons of them. Load of them. Obviously stats and all sorts are going to be on the back of these. There's just, you know, we could be here all day. There is a stack. Masses and masses of cards. Real nice artwork on them. Got the dice here and the door standy plastic pieces and the two connector pieces for that wheeled device. So there's the door standy pieces. And here's the dice. Quite different to Descent dice, all nicely etched, similar colours, red, green, yellows, apart from the white is actually white and not grey, and black. And we've got surges still on here, spend surges and stuff, but very different dice and very nice. And they're going to do additional sets of dice. And we certainly found with Descent it definitely pays to have a second set of dice rather than keep passing the dice around the table. And a dice box is absolutely a must to chuck the dice into. So here we go, tons of figures here now. Load of figures. And if you weigh up really what they'll charge for a figure on its own, for the price of this base game, you're getting a lot for your stuff here. I mean, look at these. That's quality. you know, there is just a ton of stuff here. Is that Chewbacca? Certainly looks like him. I like these. These are like a sandy colour, because people are going to want to paint up the figures. I think these will need painting up. Certainly the grey ones. That's a cool character. I don't know the names of all this stuff, but there is tons and tons and tons, like drones and things. Very highly detailed, and just loads and loads and loads of it. So we put them to one side. We've got the large ATST, is it? I can never remember the name of this thing. The big robot thing there. Manned robot. There. Drone, whatever you call it. We've got the add-on packs for Darth Vader and Han Solo. Luke's... Is this Han Solo or Luke Skywalker? I can't remember what was on that blurb. This is, oh, Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader they are. So of course the sand ones are the heroes. So that's Luke. And there's Darth Vader here with his lightsaber. Brilliant. Inside that pack, these little cards here: deflection and meditation, knowledge and defense, Son of Skywalker, a couple of regroup cards, close the gap, force lightning, lure of the dark side, Lord of the Sith, and the ways of the Force. They're the small cards, and then we've got lost knowledge, leave no evidence, close to home, raiding party, Darth Vader's card, and as you wish, a dark power, and sympathy for the rebellion, large cards. So just in case anybody wants to separate them in future, we've just seen what they are. And of course the two sheets. I presume these are going to come in for each of the packs as they add them on, with the rules for the different figures and stuff. Now you implement them into the game. So that's the bonus, supposed bonus pack they've added on. We come into here, we've got more cards still, large deck of cards, of the large cards. Look at that array of stuff there. Really, really nice. Lots of information here. And we've got stormtroopers and Imperial officers, Royal Guards, probe droids. Some nice artwork on these. Some reference cards there. Some great artwork. There we go. And now we've got the player sheets here. Let's have a look at these. Dual-sided, and they're nice. I like the colour, very colourful in the red. I've got 6 of these. Got packs of these sheets here that I use for Descent. These really do not need sleeving. You know, you could play these thousands of times and they wouldn't wear. They're kind of like a laminated plastic on them, and the same with the little cards. But these are not the same. So it's quite handy having these sleeves. And these fit just like Descent, exactly the same, as you can see, and they fit perfect. Now these, I think you can still get them. These are from the Thai board game shop, TBG cards shop. If you look online, he's based in Thailand, and he posts them out real quick as well. Maybe Christmas is not the best time, I think he's still up and running. If you search online Google for TBG Thailand, you'll find, and he does loads of different custom sleeves. But as you can see, these are great. There's not one on there, of course, but these are great for the character cards. Yeah, worth getting in. That is Imperial Assault. May the Force be with you.